Hello friends. So I just got back from the Mall of America with the Shane and Jeffree Star Morphe event, and here's my story time about that. So left at 7:45 this morning. Mall of America was like only an hour away, and so they were gonna be there at like 9:06 or something. And apparently it snowed in Minnesota last night, and as we were getting off a ramp to go straight, there was a cop and like a Yukon kind of car, so like a bigger car that's not like an SUV. Is an SUV, but not like a truck. And they were facing, we were going like this way, and they were facing this way on the thing, and then a cop was there. We're like, wow, why are they facing that way? And then we hit ice, and we spin 180 degrees, and like skidding, and then there's a little like raised sidewalk in the middle between this traffic and this traffic. This traffic and this traffic, I guess. And we hit that with the tire, and we jump over it, and we are facing this way as cars are trying to go this way. And we're like, what the fuck just happened? And so we're like, the truck seems okay, so we like try to go so that we can turn around like at the next place. And the cop's like honking his horn like, stop, turn around there. And we're like, okay. So like we hop the median again and then go on our way, and it is so icy. It was ridiculous. But we're okay, the truck's okay, the tires are just scratched. So we go to the MOA, and people are lined up like crazy, miles long, just to get into the Morphe store. And so we dart to, it's like 9:15 in the morning, and they weren't coming out until 12. And so we rush up to the 3rd floor, and Morphe's on the 2nd floor. And we walk around the thing and find a spot where there's one person in front of us. And we stand there for an hour, and then Nate goes to get Starbucks, and I hold his place. And everything's fine. And then, so like what happens is like Morphe has a line throughout the mall with like the ropes, guided ropes, and has people like going like seconds at a time into the Morphe store to buy stuff, and then they come out and then they send more people in. And so like that's a whole different thing. And then when you buy something, you get from Morphe, you get a little card, and it's like a scratch off, and like you get a coupon, or you can win meet and greet passes, or you can get a free mirror or something like that. And so some people won meet and greet passes that way. And I mean, there was no way that I was even getting in the store. Someone from my high school saw me, and they're like, Alyssa! And I was like, oh my god, like, you're blonde now. That's so weird, and I haven't seen you since high school. And anyway, she was talking to me. She was there at 6 p.m. last night. Insane. No thank you. And like, she was just like walking around upstairs. Like, I don't even know. Anyway, so we stand behind these people for like an hour, and then the security guard, first this like mid-20s ladies were standing behind this railing people, and the people in front of the railing were like 40, I don't know, they were like older than 25, I think. And they were fighting. They were like, we've been here since 6 a.m. and then like all the people around them like, us too, sweetie. And they're like, it's just not fair, blah, blah, blah. And why are these 40-year-old ass bitches get to be in front? Like, why are you still like them? And then they're like laughing and like mocking them, like, whatever. And so like, I was just like on my phone, because like, I'm not a controversial, whatever that word is, person. And so I'm like trying to pretend that I'm not listening. And then a security guard comes and says that only one person can be on the railing, and that everybody had to move. That was the only security guard around telling us. Like, everywhere else was at least 3 people deep. Like, no, that wasn't a rule. But he was trying to make us go, and so we're like, whatever. So we left, and then like walked around to the other stores, and then we came back at like 11:30, and everywhere was 6 people deep. Like, the security guard was just making up rules. Like, so stupid. And so we came back, and we stood again on the 3rd floor, and I could not see anything, could not hear anything. And like, people are screaming like whenever they want to. And so finally Jeffree and Shane come out, and like, you can't hear them on the 3rd floor. I don't know any other floor, but it was so badly planned. And then if people were sitting on the floor, security guards would say, you can't sit on the floor, you need to stand up. When people have been there since 6 a.m. and you're trying to make them stand. Like, it was just terrible. Would not recommend. Like, it's cool to say, like, I was in the same room with Shane and Jeffree. Well, I was in the same room with James Charles when he came to Morphe too. But I was there to see Grumpy Cat. Not James. But, yeah, it was terrible. But we got home safely, and very thankful that everything was safe. And yeah, I'll insert a clip of what my 6'5" fiance got to film. Oh, and then as like we're standing there, Nate has his arm like up in the air, like trying to film for me because I can't see anything. This little woman, she was probably like 20 something, like was like 5 foot, and was like, can I go in front of you? And Nate was like, yeah. And then she's like, I can't see a damn thing over these people's heads. Like, come on, I'm not gonna take up your room. I'm not gonna take up your space. You can see over my head, just like over and over. And then she asked Nate if he could film for her. And he's like, I'm already filming. It was so bad. It was so stupid. And I don't know. It was just like a lot of people like that. And like holding signs, and it's like... Anyway, here's the clip. yeah, that's what happened. Jeffree and Shane came out for like 3 minutes, and apparently Ryland and Morgan were there too. I saw on Twitter that someone got a picture of them like in the background. So that's cool that they came. I don't know if Nate came or not. Jeffree's Nate came. Andrew came out. And yeah. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.